Mission
Boss,
accepted.
the intel team has come back with its report following its investigation into PF logistics. Cypher has to be involved with this distribution network somehow. One thing in particular caught my eye. A convoy that regularly crosses the savannah. On paper, it's just mined resources going to the government, but the security's much too heavy. At the very least, it's worth checking out. Take a look at the mission.
Alright. What's up, people? Welcome back to some more Metal Gear Solid, The Phantom Pain. Appreciate you stopping on in for this one. Hopefully, it shall be a good one. I think we'll probably get right into that next mission that was just unlocked. That was, we got a quick little rundown for it. Some sort of convoy chase. Traitors Caravan. Extract the cargo a PF convoy is believed to be transporting as payment to Cypher. The cargo must be extracted along with the transport truck. You can see it's not too far. So, I think we will get right into that.
Weather will clear shortly.
Take a quick little glance here at the side quests. That's not too far off. Prisoner extraction really close by.
Marker placed. Marker removed.
Could probably hit that
Marker
up.
placed.
We'll get the marker on there, the right spot. And I was thinking about this between, just kind of, just at the tail end of last episode. I had been given the heads up that
Supplies
I could call in vehicles, which is what I should have done to rather than running 3 miles in the rain, the pitch black dark of night and the rain. Yes, so we tried to flee to safety. So we've got the Jeep coming in, and let's have a listen to the briefing here
About those walker gears deployed by the CFA. It appears that it's not just the CFA. PFs all along the Angola-Zaire border are also getting equipped with them. The bipedal technology was developed by the Soviets, but Cypher's the one supplying it to the PFs. The question is why? What's in it for them? The answer may lie in the compensation being traded to Cypher by the PFs. Many outfits operating in Africa get locally mined resources as spoils of war. Diamonds, nuggets of gold, and rare metals. According to the intel team, there's a PF convoy that regularly transports the goods, escorted by armored vehicles no less. Pretty heavy security for crossing the remote Angolan savannah. I can't imagine Cypher would be so interested in minerals alone. Those convoys have to be transporting something else. Something that holds the key to Cypher's plans. Boss, I want you to extract the truck, cargo and all, from the PF convoy. Let's find out what Cypher's real goals are.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that styling stall there? Good lord, that styling two-wheel stall to avoid contact with the Tree of Doom. Anyway, get a little rundown on the convoy job we've got upcoming, but I've got a prisoner in my sights here, needs to be extracted. Needs to be freed from the shackles that bind, from this life of captivity.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been
Of
updated.
torture. Good lord.
Analysis complete.
Oh, he's looking pretty good.
Marker placed.
Keep a good eye on him. We'll grab the prisoner and we'll probably haul his ass off as well.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Alright. Decent little posse here. Let's get quiet over here as well. Even though I've done her job for her, I've done her job for her. But it'd be nice to have her watching my back as I move in here. Actually, unfortunately, might have been a bad choice, I want to be able to extract that one soldier. So, kind of, well, I'm going to have to go and get him first, I don't want to start ringing off some rounds and taking guys out, even though I had a decent position back there, I don't want to start some sort of skirmish with these guys and have Quiet take out the guy that, whoa.
Enemy presence detected. The map buddy has infiltrated our analysis complete.
Look at this guy. On Overwatch, they've got a sniper of their own. This camp's Quiet right here. They call him Shush. Yes. Anyway, stupid. Just stupid. Stupidity at its finest, people. You're dead, sir. Shush with you. Yes, quiet now. Anyway, let's move on. Alright, we can... Oh, and quiet paying off. You know, having her in the area. She's already highlighted this prisoner. I don't know how she's spotting this prisoner. Inside the... Oh, there's windows back there. That's why. That's why. Alright. I never really got to complete my thought, but I didn't want to get into a skirmish. Whoa. Oh. Oh. It's a woman. God only knows what these heathens have been putting her through. Good Lord. I don't even want to think about it.
When you want to begin a mission, open your iDroid and select it from the mission list. I sent a list of selectable missions to your iDroid. They're all jobs that only you can handle.
You're mine, sir. Oh. Well, we'll drag him off over here into the shadows. The shadow of this little ridge. And, we'll get him out of the area. And... I don't know what Quiet's thinking over there. Actually, she's probably in a better position on that side.
The map has been updated.
She doesn't have any sort of obstruction between her and the targets.
Subject
Oh, and she sounds quite
Leave the rest to us.
quite pleased over there, you know. She started humming and everything. Alright, well, we'll leave the prisoner be for the time being, and let's work over this camp. Hopefully get a little use out of Quiet as well, you know. I'd like to try. I mean, it's nice having her scouting the area out, but to be working alongside her, you know, or have her complimenting my actions, right? All right, let's. Yes.
Fire!
Let's get her in.
Fire!
There we go.
Guard
There we
post
go.
captured.
All right. There's a bit of a delay there on her, you know, I gave her that early command, and it seems like it takes her a couple of seconds before she'll actually take the shot. So in the heat of the moment, that may not be the best use of her, you know. Maybe I should just let her decide when she wants to be, well, when she wants to be releasing a round or two, you know.
You have arrived at your destination.
I hear you, my dear. I'm here. I'm here to save you. Oh, good Lord. The poor thing is shivering. And it's not from the cold, no. It's from something else. Something else entirely different. Alright, well, not too bad. Quick little, I guess, quick little warm-up here for this episode to come. I couldn't remember where I left the Jeep. I was following Quiet there for a second. So what are we gonna have in this convoy to come? I wonder. I heard mention of diamonds and gold.
Extraction arrived.
It's certainly one of my favorites. But no, I have a feeling it could be something much more sinister. That was a spectacular scream. She's happy to be.
Okay, subject is in.
Could be out of this place. Oh, she's a wild one, that one. Yes. I don't think I've airlifted a female out yet, you know. She's a much better yeehaw, you know. A much better scream. I love it. Fantastic stuff. All right, let's I guess I got to select the mission, don't I?
Please select a mission.
I was looking for the little marker. Let's do it. We're right there, too.
The map
We're
has
right
been
there.
Updated.
This thing has a tendency to, you know, to lift up on those front two wheels. I don't know. This Jeep in particular. Must be real front heavy. Look at that park job. Alright. Loving it. Couple of A's coming in. Oh. The Diamond Dogs, it's the place to be. You know, for those soldiers of fortune out there. Snake was licking his chops at the thought of what we could be claiming in this caravan, in this convoy. The loot that we could, well, recover. The gold that he could be lining his pockets with.
Boss, your objective is to steal an entire truck from a PF convoy. We don't have a fix on the truck we want, but the intel team has spotted the unit that's been tasked with escorting it. They're stationed at the guard post to the north of Nova Braga Airport on the Savannah. The rendezvous with our target will be any time now. Start by heading to that guard post. Then follow the escort unit. It should lead you right to the target truck. Boss, extract them from the mission area. You can check the target details on your iDroid.
There we go. He said north.
The escort unit should rendezvous with the target after leaving that observation post. Hurry after them.
What did he say? I completely missed that. Anyway, I can't hear anything because, god damn it, Quiet's drowning him out with her. Her soul-piercing tune. Yes. You can learn a new song already, darling. Come on. Anyway, I've got the gist of it. You know, we know where we need to end up. We're going to Scaredado checkpoint that is apparently on the, I'm guessing along the route of this convoy. You know, where it's anticipated that the convoy are going to be moving through this checkpoint at some point.
Complete.
So we need to get set up here. We'll get Quiet in as well. Doing her thing. And, I don't want to get too close to the Jeep.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Buddy has infiltrated our map. Has been analysis complete.
We have over here. Looking kind of dead on this end of town. Maybe I'll try and circle wide in there. Swing around over to those structures, those farmhouses or whatever the hell they are. And we'll post up there with the sniper rifle and get a good sense of what or try and find something that, you know, some sort of decent vantage point. There it goes again with that damn Jeep. It's kind of funky. It works though, it works. It feels good when I'm...
You've reached the guard post. Where's the escort unit?
Your destination. The map has been updated.
Alright. We'll take a look for resources here.
Caution, rain approaching.
Now wait a second, I heard him say something about... It's just kind of registering now. An escort unit. So there's I'm just trying to figure it out because I missed, I think, a vital piece of information there. Because all I could hear was Quiet humming. The irony of it. So the convoy is perhaps going to be moving through here, or it was anticipated that they would be moving into the area to meet up with some sort of escort unit. And I think whoever the voice is that's in my ear was a little surprised that there's no unit here. So, although there is a unit there, but I would imagine they're just the, you know, the usual crew here that's positioned at this checkpoint. So, Quite keeping a close eye on our watchman. Well, we'll try and pull in a little closer. Get right into the heart of this camp.
The escort unit isn't there. We must be too late. Is there
What?
anything there that might lead us to the target? Look everywhere in the guard post.
Was I dicking around at that end of the camp for... Alright, maybe it plays out like this, you know. Maybe there's an intel file or something that needs to be found. Now let's start working these guys over. I'm a little exposed here to the man in the tower, but... As I can remain silent.
Fire!
You're done, Shaka. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, because they're all going to hear that shot. And, yeah, this is working out really nicely. Now I'm in a flanking position, hiding in the weeds here. They don't have a clue I'm here. Oh, I'm loving it.
Fire!
Oh, damn, she knocked him out of his boots and his cap. The man nearly lost his shirt. Good lord. With her wicked butterfly. Alright.
Found an intel file.
There we go, there we go.
Use your iDroid to scan it, and we'll analyze it here.
Damn, they're really putting the pressure on her. I mean, I doubt she has anything to worry about, but... I'll catch them napping. At least the one fella, anyway. I'm sure Quiet can handle herself, you know. What do we got?
Perfect, boss.
Some juicy
The escort
intel.
plan for the transport truck. I'm putting the escort unit's predicted route on your iDroid.
Perfect.
Get after them. They should rendezvous with the target soon.
So, are they in motion? Obviously, they're gonna be in motion. It's a bloody convoy. They're gonna be running against, well, maybe not the clock, but y'all know what I mean. Alright, let's have a look. There we... Whoa. So they're passing through the airport. Well, I don't know where they are. I don't know if... Will we get intel on their location? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. You know, like when the intel team spots the convoy and it highlights it with the red circle, you know. I think that crossroads is probably the place to be. Seemed like about the midway point of the journey. So stop by there. And I'm just like I don't know, a heartbeat's away. Is that even a saying? I don't think so. I'm a hop, a skip, and a jump away from the from the airport, so I can always make a mad dash over there. Take a look around. Oh, fishtailing it, loving it, fantastic. I love it when the Jeeps get all loose like that in this game. Because I have to admit, they drive stiff unless you're at like top speed and you get it loose, and then it feels just right, you know. Like the vehicles, they feel a little stiff when you're trying to make a corner, you know. But if you get that ass end out, oh my god, does it ever feel good? All right. So we've got Quiet up the road.
Detected. The map has been updated.
There's a little bit of backup, you know, in case they get by me here.
Analysis.
That soldier, he isn't with the CFA. What can be so important that it would require 2 major PFs to guard it?
Oh.
Analysis complete.
So we've got a different organization here. This must be...
That's a security guard with zero risk security. They like to call themselves a security company, but their ranks are made up of former South African military.
When you look at what they're doing, I can think of a much more appropriate word for these guys. Mercenaries.
They're definitely decked out with some decent gear. These guys must be the escort unit we were looking for back at the checkpoint, you know. Alright, well, good goddamn. Some good fortune. I guess it's kind of set out that the most ideal location to make a quick run for would be that crossroads, in fact, you know, so that worked out. Now we're just waiting on the convoy, and the fact that the escort unit is still there is enough information that I can guess that the convoy hasn't come through yet. So I'm wondering, should I try and backtrack down the route, or just kind of post up here and wait for it? I don't know. I'll go post up. It's actually a pretty decent location, because I think they're passing right through the airport, and I'm pretty sure that's what we're looking at there. So I've got good line of sight on the crossroads. I've got good line of sight on the airport. I'll tell you.
Analysis complete.
And they've got some decent defenses set up here.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe I just got lucky. You know, the first place I pointed the scope was just in the one pocket of activity at the airport. Oh no, there's quite a bit going on there. The intel team has spotted quite a few guys. All right. I'll tell you, I'm seeing a lot of freight out there. You know, I'm seeing a lot of resources just waiting to be plucked. But I've no time for such things right now. No, I don't want to miss this convoy. Now I'm wondering now, what am I gonna do? You know, I was hoping that I'd be free and clear to drop some C4 out there, but they've got this damn escort, you know, these guardsmen sitting here. What were they called? Zero risk security. You bastards. Foiling my plans. I mean, I guess I could... I probably should have called in a launcher of some kind, you know. But I can always try and snipe the driver. But if it's a convoy, and if they're running with an armor of some kind, or a couple of jeep loads of you know, the zero risk security suckers, a snipe on the driver of the target truck may not. Okay, oh my god! Look at this nonsense.
The escort units are in view. That truck is the target. Extract it out of the mission area. You can also drive it out of the hot zone yourself.
Well, I think I buggered myself for this mission. And if you look at the truck, it's not like any of the other trucks we've seen so far. That's an armored goddamn truck. Can I even get around through the glass, you know? That's what I'm wondering. Or is it armored? Well, I mean, it's armored, but... Damn it. Let's see what happens up here. What are these guys gonna do? I'm gonna have to get in the Jeep. I'm gonna have to get in the Jeep and try and get ahead of these suckers, these screwballs. See if I can. Who is this guy? Was this his first time driving? Did you see him? Whoa! 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 Incredible. And the convoy is still moving. Oh my god! Really? That's a sharpshooter if I've ever seen one. in that damn LAV. But did you see that one guy driving the Jeep? You know, what was he thinking? He was on the brake, on the gas, on the brake, on the gas. You know, his inexperience behind the wheel is what basically saved his life from eating a bullet. Anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I need to move now. You know, there's no dicking about. The wonderful thing is I've got Quiet there. I can call her in for the...
You can't extract a vehicle in motion.
For the
you need
attack.
to stop it first. Choose some place you won't be disturbed.
Alright. So we've got her working now, hopefully aggressively. And hopefully she'll put a little fire their way. Maybe slow down. Hold up this convoy, you know. Get them to stop and try and deal with her. While I try and make up some ground here. I really did bugger this. Foolish. Should have trusted my instincts and grabbed myself a launcher. You know. Wanted to get all fancy with the sniper rifle. Or I wasn't even really planning on the sniper rifle. I wanted to be the car bomb specialist that I am. Get some C4 down on the road. Get an IE. Oh, what have they done? They've stopped here. And I'm not hearing any live rounds ringing off from the wicked butterfly that our lovely Quiet is wielding. So, you know, she doesn't even listen to that attack command. What's the matter with her? Anyway. At least they've stalled out here. Look at this. Here's the the sharpshooter, that LAV. I wonder if he's spotting me right now. Good Lord, still tracking me after all that. Well, I'm wondering, at this point, how long are they going to be at this checkpoint, you know? Do you think I could creep up in there?
Analysis complete.
Fire!
Little diversion here to give me an opening. This may just work out. Because if I can get close enough, I can get some C4 down on the LAV. And maybe even get close enough to jack the truck, you know. That would be ideal. What the hell is this? Oh no! It's zero risk security finally catching up. Oh damn, have they spotted me? Are they tracking Quiet? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. What's Quiet doing? Oh, she's repositioning. Quiet. Now they're all gonna be looking this way. Or I can't even really use her too effectively now. You get him out of the watchtower. I don't want any chances, because I get the feeling that the watchtower guys have better visibility. You know, that the watchtower actually does play, have an advantage, right? To, whoa. What's that? Oh no. Good goddamn thing. Good thing I've got Quiet with me, you know. What are they all decked out in armor here? What's happening? Some serious tough bastards. These skulls, they're a whole new breed.
Pulling guard duty. That proves the cargo is headed to Cypher.
Oh my, must be some. I thought for a second that the skulls were the cargo, you know. But no, they were just hiding out on top of the truck or something. As a final, you know, the final layer of security, the first and last defense on this truck. Oh my, there must be something really good in here. I'll tell you, I'm tempting fate here, bringing off. Well, I am suppressed, but you know, I figure the skulls, they've got the heightened senses, you know. They can probably pick me up pretty easily. I'm gonna have to be careful here. Unfortunately, Quiet is still behind me, so... If I can swing around the front of this LAV up here and get onto the other side, then I can start using her as some sort of diversion again. And I may even be able to get some C4 down on this this armor. The truck looks empty now at this point, so it's definitely open for a little carjacking. Of course, we've got the skulls there now. Damn. Do I dare make a move? Why do I get the feeling they're following me around here? You know? They don't know where I am, they haven't pinpointed me, but for some reason I feel like they just kind of keep moving in my general direction, you know? Yeah, they are, look at them! Look at them. They're sniffing me out or something. Come on there, Shifty, thank you. Thank you. Alright, well, I'm definitely thinning the herd, taking out the weaker guys. How many C4 should I get down there? 2? 2 should do it at this point on the LAV. I think that's what was taking out the LAVs. Two C4s were doing in one LAV on that, what was that mission called? The back up, back down? I think is what it was called. And we were taking out all the vehicles while the Afghanis were running an operation of their own. Alright, we've got zero risk down here. Zero risk down here, probably all zombified as well. Off to my right slightly. I got this LAV. Now, is anybody... No, I don't think anybody's even in the LAVs. No, they're empty. They're not... None of the vehicles are marked red right now. Look at these guys. Swarm that LAV, suckers. They light them up. Oh, shit. Have they spotted me? They know something's up. That smoke down. Yes! Yes! Alright. Let's get some use out of this. Oh no! You're being mounted, Snake. Watch it now. This feels a little funky, I have to admit. I don't know what I'm... Oh, we got it. We've got multiple views here. If all else fails, I'll just run them over. Oh my god. I have to admit, this does feel a little funky trying to drive this thing right now. Not really used to it. Alright. Oh, and this is just... How did I get into this view? I mean, this is probably the better view for firing. Since I've got the crosshair up. They've done some serious damage to this LAV. I've got the black smoke of death coming out of me right now. Oh, they're nearly done, though. I think there's only one left. What's this view doing for me? Absolutely nothing. Get out of that. Oh, you're done. I ran over his toe.
I can't believe you took those things out. Now you just have to extract the target.
You know what? You know what, Miller? I can't believe it either. No, I can't. Whoa. Oh, oh goddamn. Well, we might as well, yeah, airlift this damn LAV out of here, and we'll same for the truck. Wonderful, wunderbar. They're all eliminated. Yes, the skulls, their victims.
By chopper or by land.
I'll tell you, I feel like I got a little lucky there. You know, I came into this mission poorly prepared for battle, for the task at hand. Nearly dropped a load in my pants when I saw the skulls come out of that truck. Especially all decked out in stone or whatever the hell they had some sort of... They've got some sort of extra layer of armor on them, you know. hell is my... That's not what I wanted.
Please select a support helicopter requested.
I think it's time to head back to base, you know. We've been out for a couple of missions now, and a side quest. And I don't like letting, you know, staff... You know, they like seeing me around Mother Base. You know, the staff. I gotta keep the morale up. Besides, Snake needs a shower. And needs to change his drawers, yes. Had a couple of real frights there. That, he sharded slightly. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Don't tell anybody, people. He's a little embarrassed, a little self-conscious about it. Well, not a bad mission in the end. I can't imagine my rate... Can't imagine my score is gonna be too great, but, a little sloppy there in the LAV, but that was all new, you know. And I'll tell you, it's been nice running with Quiet. I think you'll, well, I still want to focus on getting D-Horse, my bond with D-Horse, just maxed out, you know. Because that's come a long way. But, oh, look at that. What are you doing? That's nice. I like that. I like that. That's a nice touch. How you doing, darling? Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Alright, people. I do appreciate you stopping in for this episode. I hope you had a good time. I hope to see you next time. But, of course, and as always, until then.
Mission complete, boss.
Wow! I got an S! It's because I eliminated the skulls. I got a big bonus for that 50 grand. Later, all.